100 new cards have been released in the Commander decks of Final Fantasy. I've already picked out some for you in white and black, and now we've finally made it to red. Here are 5 red cards that you should definitely check out. So, Avalanche of Sector 7 is a legendary creature, a human rebel for 2 and a red with menace. And it says its power is equal to the number of artifacts your opponents control. In other words, it's a big creature. Everyone plays mana rocks, some people play with treasures or food, and for them it's even scarier because whenever an opponent activates an artifact ability, even if it's a mana ability, Avalanche of Sector 7 deals 1 damage to that player. Do you play with artifacts? It's going to hurt. Let's move on. Goga Mysterious Mime, a wizard legendary creature for 4 mana, 3 and a red. 2. An awesome ability. Awesome. Just at the beginning of combat on your turn, you may have it become a copy of another target creature until end of turn, except Goga keeps its name. So it can copy a legendary creature. Then, if we do that, both it and that creature each get +2 and haste and attack this turn if able. For example, I can have it become a copy of Davros or some other Etali and give it haste, so that way with Etali I get 2 Etali triggers because Goga Mysterious Mime will be Etali and blow up the game. This is a really cool mime that can be easily broken with an example like this, and I think you'll find even more awesome ways to use it. Let's move on. Snort is a wheel that's a bit more expensive, but it has flashback. Sometimes we want to see a few more cards. Each player can discard their hand and draw 5 cards. Snort deals 5 damage to each opponent. It's free for you, but painful for your opponents. If you can double or triple non-combat damage, then Snort will almost always work in your favor. You'll be drawing those cards while your opponents watch and envy you. Or they'll be hurting themselves a lot, which will advance your pain strategy. That's why I'd play Snort in my Devilkin deck. I'll talk about that deck on the channel later. Subscribe. Let's move on. Summon Esper Valigarmanda. This is a flying hiss Saga dragon enchantment creature that on the first chapter exiles an instant resource from each player, then gives you 2, 3, or 4 red mana, which you can use to cast those very instants. Wonderful. A storm. Creature that will gladly fit into a storm deck. And the last creature is Vincent, Vengeful Atoner, a legendary assassin creature with menace. When your creatures 1 or more hit your opponent's face, you put a counter on him. You can put up to 3 counters. If it has double strike, then more counters, and then chaos. When he deals combat damage to an opponent, he deals that much damage to each other opponent as well, if his power is 7 or greater.